Hi VC, this is Aaron Muth Alamere, and today I'm counting down my top 40 records of 1977. Amazing year in music. This is a very, very hard year to do because I love all these records. Even the number 40 on this record is an excellent record. They're all really good. I love them all. Like I said, great year. A couple surprises in here maybe. Really good stuff here. And like I always say, this is my favorite records that I own from 1977. My only rule for this list is that I have to own a physical copy, either a vinyl record, a CD, cassette, something of the album that I am putting on here. I'm not just going to say a record and not show it. So, starting off at number 40, great debut, Talking Heads, 77. This is a, great band here. There's the band. David Byrne, of course. Really good stuff. And an amazing debut. Talking Head 77 is number 40. Number 39, great follow-up, second album from Sammy Hagar. Just titled Sammy Hagar. It's got, some great stuff on here. I'm a huge fan of him. Free Money, Rock and Roll Weekend. Good stuff here. Really great album. I really love the old Sammy Hagar stuff. His Wabarita stuff's great too. And at number 38, one of my favorite artists from the 70s. And earlier in the decade, he had some of my very favorites that were really high on my list. Then later on, the album's got a little weaker, but still great. This is an amazing record. This is Nilsson, spelled differently, of course, by Harry Nilsson. Great, great album. Song Old Bones is one of my favorite songs he ever did. That's the first song on side 2. But this is a really good album all the way through. Has all the lyrics, and he was just an amazing artist. Number 37. A lot of people put this in their top 10, but to me, I love it, but I just like all these others better. This is Meatloaf with Bat Out of Hell. Great conceptual record with some operatic influences and hard rock. Really good stuff. Of course, it's got the Paradise by the Dashboard Light, and 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad. Took the words right out of my mouth. Huge hits. Everyone knows this. Pretty good stuff there. At number 36, Queen, News of the World. I really like their Sheer Heart Attack. Is my favorite album, but this one's a really good one. Solid record. It's got the big hits. We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions, which are actually 2 of my least favorite Queen songs, but this record's really solid all the way through. I love that cover on the inside. Killer stuff. Great record. Queen, News of the World. But number 35, this is an amazing record here. Slow Hand by Eric Clapton. Great stuff here. Starts with Cocaine, Wonderful Tonight, and Lay Down Sally. 3 huge hits. It's great all the way through. That's a great cover. And then here's the inside. And yeah, really great bluesy rock. Great stuff here. Eric Clapton, Slow Hand. At number 34, Debut from Eddie Money. Really like this record. He is a great artist. It's got the big hits, 2 Tickets to Paradise and Baby Hold On. Really good songs. Really great debut. He was a really good singer, really good musician actually. At number 33, the debut from Peter Gabriel. This is a great record. Got Salisbury Hill on it. Amazing record. His first 3 solo records are really, really good. This is a great, great stuff here. I love this whole album. Up at number 32, The Wild Man, Iggy Pop with Lust for Life. Great record. David Bowie co-wrote and produced a lot of this, and it's a really killer record. That title song is amazing. Turn Blue, I really like that. Amazing album all the way through here, and it's cool. It's got the lyrics on the back. Really good one there. And at number 31, one of the best albums by this band is The Grand Illusion from Styx. Amazing record. And this MoFi copy sounds great. Really good listen here. Fooling Yourself, Come Sail Away, Miss America. Those are just great songs. Good stuff here. Styx, 31. Okay, at number 30, got a debut, another debut, Elvis Costello, My Aim Is True. Really, really good stuff here. You know, either you love him or you hate him. I tend to love him. Really good music. Number 29, I think this is their third record. Maybe I'm missing one of theirs. This is an OG copy of Rocket to Russia by the Ramones. Really great album. You know, it's just really good. They're such a good band. Surfing Bird, that's hilarious. Really good. Rocket to Russia by Ramones. Number 28, very, very solid album by this band. One of my favorites. Just there's so many great records in this year that it's just slow. Draw the Line from Aerosmith. The title song's amazing. I really love Critical Mass and Kings and Queens. Really great all the way through, of course. One of their better records. Love this old Aerosmith stuff. Really good. Up next, this is a kind of a punk, hard rock, metal mixture. It's called Dictators, Manifest Destiny. This is a really great record, and it's got the singer was kind of a crazy wild man. I think he was a wrestler, and it's got Mark the Animal Mendoza on the bass, Ross the Boss, who's in Manowar on the guitar. Really good band, really good record. Highly recommend that one. And then up number 26, this is a classical album. Kind of odd for me, but you'll understand when I show it. This is the Star Wars. Love this John Williams composed music here. Of course, this movie changed my life when I saw it. I was 7 years old when it came out, and the soundtrack to this, even just the soundtrack, still sounds great to me today. Really love this. There's the iconic cover, pictures from the movie, but you know, amazing stuff there. Up next, got some Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. Really good record here. It only shows 3 members on the front, but they were all actually a 4-piece band. There shows them all in the back there. That title song is really good. This whole album's great. Opium Trail, you know, Downtown Sundown, Dancing in the Moonlight. Really good album. Big Thin Lizzy fan. Up next, the second album by this band, and actually they're 2 albums from this year, my favorites they ever did. But even though they're a great band, this is Cheap Trick in Color. Really good. This cover is just amazing, and then it flips. You know, a lot of people talk about that cover with the 2 on the front and the 2 in the back, and the contrast to it. It's really cool. But you know, my favorite song on this is Big Eyes. Love that song. Anthrax redid it, really killer. You know, good album. I Want You to Want Me's on here. Hello There. Really great album. Killer band. Robin Zander's a great vocalist. They're all good. That's a really good band. Up next, at where am I at? Number 33. Got Spectres from Blue Oyster Cult. Has maybe my favorite Blue Oyster Cult song, Godzilla, on it. Great record by a great band. Really good stuff here. Love this record. Celestial the Queen. Really good record. At number 22, The Motor City Madman with Cat Scratch Fever. Ted Nugent. Amazing record. And that song, of course. But, you know, all of them are good on here. Death by Misadventure. Fist Fighting Son of a Gun. You know, take him or leave him, his music was great. He's a great guitarist, killer songwriter. Love this record. Okay, up next I got a debut. This really great punk band, one of my favorite punk bands, of course. This is The Clash debut. Really good stuff. Love this album. It's not my favorite Clash, but it's one of them. Really good stuff here. They were, you know, I love how they fused punk and reggae. Really great. And up at number 20, top 20, man, these albums are so good. Debut from Foreigner. This is amazing that this is this low, because this is a great record. You know, it starts with, feels like the first time. It's got Cold as Ice on here. Long, Long Way from Home. Great album. Really good debut. And up next, we got the second album from Heart at number 19, Little Queen. Got my favorite Heart song, Barracuda. I just love the heaviness of it. But this whole album's really good. Kick It Out, Little Queen. You know, it's just a great album. They're such great singers and have a really good band. And Wilson's amazing. Up next at 18, second album by this band. This is the Cheap Trick's debut. I've only got this a couple months ago, and it's already my favorite Cheap Trick record. I just love this. It's bordering on hard rock at times. Really killer stuff here. Every song's good on it. Really great listen all the way through. One of the best power pop albums of all time. Really good. And up next I got, this is a little more extreme than that. This is a debut. The debut from Motorhead. One of the greatest metal bands. You know, this is not one of my top 3 Motorhead albums, but it's a really great one. You know, it's got the title song and Iron Horse, Born to Lose, Train Kept a Rolling. They do a cool version of that. White Line Fever, great stuff here. The beginning of the era, Motorhead, great. And then at number 16, total opposite of that, Dennis Wilson, Pacific Ocean Blue. Amazing, sublime record. Of course, he was the drummer for the Beach Boys, but his voice on here is really good. Really good, just great album. This is probably my favorite thing any of the Beach Boys, including them, have done. You know, post Smiley Smile. Amazing record. Just full of emotion and different moods. Great stuff here. Up at number 15, this is a classic record. This is Asia, Steely Dan. It's got some of their best songs, you know, Black Cow, Deacon Blues, Peg, Josie, all their known ones. Really great record. There's the inner. Really good stuff here, Asia. I think that's how it's pronounced. And then I got another debut here at number 14, another punk band. Amazing record, Nevermind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. God Save the Queen, Anarchy in the UK, you know, Holidays in the Sun. Just an amazing punk record. Number 13. Man, this is a good record too. The Stranger from Billy Joel. This is where he really started to expand, I think, and get into, you know, he had a little heavier sounds along with the mellower sounds, some really catchy. Not Only the Good Die Young is on here. The song The Stranger is just amazing. And then it's got, you know, Moving Out, Anthony's song. You know, everyone knows this album. There's the songs there. This is really good. Probably my second or third favorite by him. Really good stuff. And up next, number 12. This is one of their best records. This is Street Survivors from Lynyrd Skynyrd. I have both covers, but my other cover's all hammered with all the flames and everything. But, you know, they went out with this is just an amazing last record by the original band. After this, soon after this, they had that plane crash, devastating plane crash. Amazing record. I really love You Got That Right. That's an amazing song. You know, What's Your Name, That Smell. Amazing record. Great band. And this is the last by the with the, you know, all the members here. Great stuff there. Up next, this is one of my favorite punk records of all time. It's Pink Flag by Wire. And I hadn't even heard this till a few months ago, and I've played it and played it and played it and played it, and this album is seriously one of my top 3 or 4 punk records ever. It's just amazing. Great stuff. There they are. And I can't recommend this enough. Anyone that likes punk at all, check out Wire's Pink Flag. Great record. Okay, at number, here's my top 10. And I'm starting off with AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. Great record. You know, a whole lot of Rosie's on here, Problem Child, Dog Eat Dog, Let There Be Rock. You know, amazing record. All their 70s and 80s stuff is so good. Great record there. Number 9. Live record. It's a Rainbow on Stage. Man, what a killer lineup they had at this point of their band. And it's, you know, amazing title. I mean, songs. I'll just show them there. Ronnie James Dio, Never Sounded Better. Richie Blackmore, of course. And number 9, Rainbow on Stage. Number 8, UFO with Lights Out. My favorite UFO record. I love all the UFOs, but this one just is something different. You know, Too Hot to Handle, the title song. Every song's good on it. Love this album. Great band. Very underrated. At number 7, this is becoming one of my very favorite albums by this band, and it used to be one of my least favorite, but the more I hear it, the better it gets, and I've probably heard this about 50 to 60 times now, and it just gets better every time. It's Animals from Pink Floyd. It's only got a few songs, but, you know, I really like Sheep, you know, Pigs on the Wing, Dogs. That's about all there's on there, but it's just amazing. Great musicianship on here. And, yeah, so Animals is number, what is that, number 7 for me. Great album. Number 6. My favorite album by him. His first 2 solo albums are 2 of my favorites. When I was a kid, it was my mom's favorite. It's still her favorite singer, I think. Burton Cummings, My Own Way to Rock. This one I like slightly better than his debut. It's a little more rockin'. It's also got like probably the best ballad of all time, one of them, Timeless Love, on there. Just every song. Charlemagne is amazing. Try to Find Another Man. Gotta Find Another Way. Title song. Come On By was written by Bob Seger. It sounds like a Bob Seger song. It's really cool. Great song. Never Had a Lady Before. The opener. Great. Amazing record. If you don't know Burton Cummings, he's from the Guess Who. And that's a great record. At number 5, probably the most, probably the biggest selling record of all time, I think. One of them anyway. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Hard to deny the greatness of this one. The Chain's always been my favorite song on here, but everyone's good. Go Your Own Way, you know. Gold Dust Woman. Every song's a classic. Amazing, amazing record. So, number 4. It's actually my favorite album by this band, but I've had other albums with them ranked higher, but just this year's really strong. So it's a Sin After Sin from Judas Priest, my favorite Priest record. A lot of people think that's odd, but this is just my favorite. So, you know, every song I love. Sinner, Diamonds and Rust, the Joan Baez cover is amazing on here. Last Rose of Summer, haunting, great vocals. You know, Call for the Priest, Raw Deal, Dissident Aggressor. Love this album. At number 3, another my favorite album by this band. This is Taken by Force, Scorpions. Love this. My favorite song by them is The Cells of Charon. Great, amazing guitar riff in that. He's a woman, she's a man. You know, Steam Rock Fever, Ride of Your Time. I love this album. I've seen a different cover on this, but this is the cover I have. Killer record. My favorite Scorpions record. Love that one. And of course, everyone knows me that will know what my top 2 are. So number 2, and this is very hard for me. I was flipping back and forth on this, but there's a reason I have the other one at number 1. Number 2 for me, Love Gun by Kiss. One of my very favorite records they ever did. You know, I just love it. The only weak song on here is Then She Kissed Me, but I even like that. But I mean, compared to the rest of it, it's not as strong. But, you know, Almost Human on here. Got Love for Sale, the title song. You know, starts off with one of my favorites, I Stole Your Love. Love the Peter Criss song, Hooligan. Just every song on here is great. Love it. And then at number 1, that leaves Alive 2. There's a reason this is my number 1, and it's not because of the live part, which is great. And it's not quite as good as Alive, the live 3 sides, but the studio side on here has 3 of my very favorite Kiss songs ever. Has my favorite Ace Frehley song, which is Rocket Ride, probably my favorite Gene Simmons song, which is Larger Than Life, and one of my top 2 or 3 Paul Stanley songs, All American Man. So it's just, I just love this album, especially that studio side, even though Ace didn't really play much on it except for Rocket Ride. Had Bob Kulick on there, had some session musicians, but it's just, I love this album so much. I keep going back to it, and I played the studio side hundreds and hundreds of times in my life. I played the whole album a lot, but that studio side is just blows me away. And like Love Gun had a cover song, Any Way You Want It, which is the weakest on the album, but it's still good. It's still a good cover. So, but this is a number one. So number one, I've got Kiss, Alive 2. Number two, I've got Love Gun from Kiss. Number three, Taken by Force from Scorpions. Number four, Sin After Sin from Judas Priest. Number five, Rumors from Fleetwood Mac. Number six, My Own Way to Rock, Burton Cummings. Number seven, Animals by Pink Floyd. Number eight, Lights Out, UFO. Number nine, On Stage by Rainbow. Number 10, Let There Be Rock, AC/DC. Number 11, Pink Flag by Wire. Number 12, Street Survivors, Lynyrd Skynyrd. Number 13, The Stranger, Billy Joel. Number 14, Nevermind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols. Number 15, Asia, Steely Dan. Number 16, Pacific Ocean Blue, Dennis Wilson. Number 17, Motorhead debut. Number 18, Cheap Trick debut. Number 19, Little Queen by Heart. Number 20, Foreigner's debut. 21, debut from The Clash. 22, Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent. 23, Spectres, Blue Oyster Cult. 24, In Color, Cheap Trick. 25, Bad Reputation, Thin Lizzy. 26, the soundtrack for Star Wars. 27, Manifest Destiny, The Dictators. 28, Draw the Line, Aerosmith. 29, Rocket to Russia, Ramones. Number 30, My Aim is True, Elvis Costello. 31, The Grand Illusion from Styx. 32, Lust for Life, Iggy Pop. 33, Peter Gabriel. 34, Eddie Money debut. 35, Slow Hand, Eric Clapton. 36, News of the World, Queen. 37, Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf. 38, Nilsson, Harry Nilsson. 39, Sammy Hagar, self-titled. And at number 40, 77, Talking Heads. So, like I said, that was just an amazing year. Every album from 1 to 40, I love. I could have put another 20 or 30 in. I'm going to have to up these because there's getting to be so many great albums in these years. It's hard to leave stuff off because I love them all so much. I'm just a music lover, so I really like all this stuff a lot. And all right, everybody, until next time, keep on rocking. Thank you.